Hello everybody. It is kind of cold here today. A little bit on the chilly side, but I don't have much of a choice. Got a lot going on in life right now, and it's going to be a little while before I can actually do much with these bees. So basically I'm going to just peek into two of them. The other ones I was able to see the amount of sugar in there with the endoscope. But number 3 and number 4, I'm unsure of how much sugar's actually in there. And I see that number 4 is actually, the bees are like right up at the top. So like I said, since I'm not going to be able to get into these hives for a little bit because of some things that are going on in life, I am going to go ahead and just check real quick and see if I have to pour some sugar in there just to make sure they get by until I can get back to them. So I'm going to start right here with hive number 4. I'll bring you right up here so you guys can see. And I'm going to be real quick about this. I just got to make sure that there's enough sugar in here for these guys. So here we go. Take the top off. A little water there. They're probably going to come barging out at me here. Let's see. They're right up here on the top. Well, we got plenty of sugar. Look at, they're doing great. So I'm going to close them back up. Okay, great. Happy. All right, so that takes care of that mystery. Hey, little girl, you got to go back in the hive. Oh, she's coming to say hello. Let's see if we can get her back down to the door here. Let me go. Hopefully she's nice to me. Put her back down so she can go back in the hive. Go in. Here. Go back in the hive. Can you go in? I know, I'm not going to... All right. I guess that's not going to happen. You want to fly around. It's too cold to fly around. Go back in the hive. All right, so there's one down. All right, let me turn you around. We'll go over to here to hive number 3. This is the one that I took a bunch of honey off of. And now I'm wondering if I should have taken so much of it. We'll see. I think they're probably all right. But I just want to check to see that they still have a good amount of sugar in here since I did take that honey away. But they had a lot of honey down in the bottom of the box too, or else I wouldn't have done it. So let's just really quickly... Oh yeah, they're good. They are fantastic. But they're up here and they're actually eating the sugar. All right, well, at least they're all right. The ones that stayed inside the hive are anyway. Sorry, girls. All right, so that tells me they're up in the top and they're actually eating the sugar now, which is great. So, all right, well, I'm not going to open any more hives, I guess, because you know, this is the hive that they were down in the bottom. And I wasn't really seeing any bees, and I was worried about them. But now that they're up in the top, that's great. Only problem is, I don't think these ones in the back. Let me see if I can scoop a few of these guys up. Bring them around the front here. You go back in the hive. Here, maybe you can figure that out. Go back in the hive. Go on, there's the door. Oh, poor guys. Get back in there. See, they haven't taken an orientation flight, so they don't even know where the opening of the hive is. But, well, at least I know that they are okay. So that's really good. All right, so I guess I'm going to leave the rest of these guys alone. Put the brick back on the top. Those are the two that I was actually concerned about. but they're eating the sugar I put in there now, and they weren't before, so that'll help me out in the springtime. I won't have quite as much sugar to deal with. I'm just going to take that sugar and here, let me bring you back down so you can see them. I'm just going to take that sugar and turn it into sugar syrup when I go to when the temperatures get above 50 degrees. I'm going to start switching them over to a liquid feed, and we'll do 1-to-1 sugar syrup. And man, they're just really bulging out of this hive. Being as chilly as it is, you would think that they'd all want to be inside there. But, interesting. So I have a feeling as soon as I possibly can split this hive, I really need to split this hive. Because none of the other ones are bubbling out like this. Look at this one. See, look at the difference. Nothing here. Nothing there. I see, what, 1 bee here? So hive number 3, the one we were so worried about, is so incredibly populated that we're going to have to do something as soon as we possibly can. And that's the funny thing is, I accidentally left a screen bottom board on that up here in New York, and it seems like it's done the best out of all my hives. So that's phenomenal. It's crazy, but it's phenomenal, because you would think with a screen bottom board they would be colder. So anyway, I will going to be busy for the next probably week and a half here, and I just can't wait till it warms up so we can get everything underway. Thanks for staying tuned and hanging out with me over this winter. It's been a long one, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Please subscribe and continue to follow along. It's going to get exciting soon.